along with me while I make a vintage style show poster for Greg Townson. Greg and I have worked together in the past several times on album art as well as posters for his shows. Greg is a very talented guitarist who plays with Nick Lowe's Straightjackets, the High Risers, as well as his solo work. This is a solo show that we're making a poster for, so we got Greg standing here all by his lonesome. Charlie Harper was mentioned as a reference for this style. Greg wanted to keep it very simple and minimalistic with, of course, vintage rock and roll elements. So I drew a guitar under him and some music notes. Once I have an idea down, it's really just about moving everything around and switching up the colors until I find something that I like. Here I make a little record, and I had a sort of idea of putting a bunch of records on these sticks that I put in. Could have looked cool, but ultimately I decided I didn't like it, but you're just seeing the whole process here, so you're gonna see the things that didn't work as well as the things that did. I went ahead and dropped in some fun type. A little bit of wonky type is always great for a vintage rock and roll style, and then I figured out how to use my record. It's the O in Townson, the second O. There's two. So for this show, Greg plays a set and he DJs a bit, and then a mystery DJ takes over at 1 a.m. We thought it would be fun to have a What's My Line type deal, so I dropped in this photo of Lauren Bacall from What's My Line. I put a blindfold on her with some question marks, and this ultimately will not end up being used because we decided this little circle should feature an actual silhouette of the guest DJ, so there's more of a hint about who it could be. So you'll see me drop that in just a second after I play some type. There they are. And now I don't have to worry about Lauren Bacall's people tracking me down and suing me for using her image. Here is the final design, and I was supposed to make it 8.5 by 11, so here's that as well. I always love working with Greg. If you're in Rochester, make sure you go see him play at Lux on August 11th, and keep following along for more vintage style graphic design.